Kahla, Kahla, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahusha, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash, and the mothers of the apostles in this great millstone, and peace and salutation to the I am doing this work in truth, sincerity, and the four corners of the earth. Alright, and I want to do this lesson, okay, just off laying back and off of a lesson, that I heard Apostle Gabar, go into, going into this interview, okay. Um, Ron Patton, Ron Patton interviews Marion Knox. You know, and it says the master plan of the illuminated Rothschilds. You know, and you know what's crazy? When you go to the apostles' video, that's the first thing that you see uh, underneath the title. You see that fact checker. Okay, he's also generous. He want to make sure to educate us with his lies and his propaganda. You know, anytime you talk about the Illuminati, okay, you talk about the New World Order. All right, you talk about the Crown Royale. All right, or if you talk about September, 1/1, you always get a disclaimer. All right, that pops up. Okay, so they can tell you, this is the truth. Whatever this nigga talking about in the video, that ain't true. Okay, what we put is true and it's always true. It's just like, when you used to look for articles like this, it used to be easy to find, on the Google, but now all of that information is pushed, deep, 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 into the web, man. You used to be able to just pull up anything and attach, Illuminati New World Order to it, man. They used to pull up everything. But that has to do with Esau and his censorship, man. But the beginning of the article it says, Salakia. It says Marion Knox is a former gospel singer and counselor from Lebanon, Oregon. For several years, he has been helping set people free from the effects of ritual abuse and mind control. Although some may think his methodology is unorthodox, it appears to be effective in eliminating highly structured disassociation in many of the people he's worked with, because the elite, they put these people under heavy, demonic spells and MK, and shit. I can't even read these other parts of this article, man, because E is gonna take it down. Okay, but if you look into it, E and those elites, do a lot of rituals and all kind of bugged out shit, to young children. All right, all those young actors, all those young singers and shit. That you see grow up that's bugged out now that shave off their hair. Okay, women that shave off their hair like Britney Spears. Okay, and like the recent Doja Cat. Those are all rituals, man. And it's a part of their programming, man. That sex kitten MK Ultra programming, man. All right, so that's why those women, they bug out like that, man, because they've been put through so much trauma and shit. Even the men, go through a mild form of that as well, man. But the women, man, they get it the worst, in Hollywood, you know. So that's why they bug out like that, man. Doja Cat used to be a decent looking chick, man, until she just, as soon as she got popular, man, she just lost herself. And even before that, she was a little bugged out, you know, disconnected as hell, pandering to Sleedomites, you know. So imagine going into Hollywood, man, and meeting the king Sleetamite, man. You know, he gonna try to destroy your ass, man. All right. And even that guy that she's with, that Edomite dude, they say he's abusive and all that shit. He very well, might be a handler, you know. But let me see. Going into the part that Apostle Ball was talking about. This guy lays it right out, on a platter, man. It says, it's like it says, can you be more specific as to the role the Rothschilds play into all of this? It says, well, most people who are into conspiracy theories know the Rothschilds are the most powerful family in the world. And I recently looked up Jacob Rothschild's net worth, you know, and on a Google definition, I mean, the Google search, it said 5 billion. That Jacob Rothschild is worth 5 billion, man. But recently, I saw another website. I'm gonna just pull it up, and that number seemed, almost about right. Because they say that the Rothschilds in total, their family net worth is supposedly 500 trillion. And that was they was saying that shit like 50 years ago, man. So imagine, today, it's way more than that. But it says considered the richest family on earth by Forbes. The Rothschild family has been secretly controlling the world economy and global events for over 3 centuries, man. That's 300 years. Okay, so best believe the Rothschilds was involved in the slave trade, man. Slave trade money, man. Oil money. Okay, rubies and diamonds. Okay, precious metals, iron, aluminum, copper, brass. Esau's had his hands in all of that shit, man. Can you imagine that, man? And people are bugging out, over Elon Musk, man. People are bugging out uh, over Bill Gates. Niggas don't even talk about Warren Buffett no more. Warren Buffett damn near about to go into hiding, man. I heard the nigga was talking about investing in he's pulling money out the stocks and going to silver. So he bugging the hell out. He ready to ditch it and live inside of a small country, man, in a bunker, you know. But they bring up all these names, man. Jeff Bezos, okay, man. The Rothschilds give these guys loans, man. Okay, and what do the scriptures say about loans? All right, the borrower is subject to the lender, man. Okay, so how the hell you gonna be over the people that you borrow money from, man? They don't work like that. Nowhere in the world do it work like that, and nowhere in the economy does it work like that. And this is kind of a realistic number, right here. I'm surprised this is the first one that's at the top. You know, that's strange for Google, man. And now that I done put it up, they might take it down because it say 7 days ago. Okay, right. The whole net worth of the whole family is 500 trillion. You know, and they not even putting the Forbes no more, man. They had not too long ago. They had the damn Migos on a couple of Forbes in the top 100 richest or some shit like that, man. They playing around, because the Rothschilds and the Rockefeller, they don't want to be on no goddamn Forbes, man. They don't need your fucking magazines. They don't need your fucking attention. Okay, they run the world. Okay, they like to do it in silence. All right. So if not, 5 trillion, it could be 10, 15, 20, 50 trillion, you know. But that's better than this bullshit number that they give you. Celebrity net worth. Uh Nathaniel Charles Jacob Rothschild is a British investment banker who has a net worth of 5 billion. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. You telling me this man and his family been running the world, running all of Europe and then America, through the Rockefeller extension, because the Rockefellers ain't nothing but the American form of the Rothschilds. And you telling me this nigga only worth 5 billion, man? Knock it off, man. You got to be a damn idiot to believe that all these guys that they set up now, currently Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, all them dudes are just faces, man. That's all they are, is faces to orchestrate, and do the will of the elite. Because it'd be too much if the Rothschilds and their grandsons and shit like that, they go into this different media market, or they own Twitter, or they own Disney. You know, that'd be too in your face. You know, so they break it all up, man, and they come up with they lower level deputies, to take on these different markets. It says well, most people who in the conspiracy know the Rothschilds are the most powerful family in the world, but you really don't hear about the details relating to how they have set themselves up to be the king of the Jews. Okay, kind of remind me of like Herod right there, man. And to usher in the anti-Mashiach, it was the Rothschilds family who financially backed the nation of Israel, so they could eventually set up the throne. And that's all BS right there. Anti-Mashiach, man. Any thought outside of this truth, and outside of the teachings of Yahweh Shai, is anti-Mashiach. Okay, so that nigga down the street that's smoking that crack pipe, okay, or the Jake that's blowing big grass, they are anti-Mashiachs, man. Okay, the Jake that go and kill each other. All right, and the Jake that don't have his truth. It says it was the Rothschilds who financially backed the nation of Israel. Okay, right, man. They set that whole thing up. All right, to put themselves at the front of it. You know, and that's what keeps a lot of that shit covert, man. Because you can't speak against those guys. And yet during World War II, their money and resources were used to blanky blank blank blank. All right, don't want to get the channel taken down. You know, so they fronted both sides of the war, man. You know, and that's why it's said that all wars are bankers' wars, man. You know, there's always an end game to each war. Whether it's building up the next nation to rule, or it's the beneficiaries of war. You know, the gains, all right, the booty, okay, of war, man. Even the soldiers that lay it down in a war, those are insurance claim, you know. But these were seen as the expendable, you know what, from the house of Jacob. Remember, these guys have the audacity to use the Bible as a blueprint to take over the world, man. Okay, because why? You know, because the Most High gave them, the fatness of the earth, man. So they go around and taking and conquering, okay? Because the Most High gave them the power to do that, you know. But more specifically, as the apostle went into, he is trying to get his birthright back, It said, let me give you some background information. On one level, the Rothschilds secretly call themselves the House of David from the tribe of Judah. Just imagine, man, Judah. Man, Judah don't even sound like, no six pack cracker, man. It sound like a Jake, you know. And Eden came in, slipped in, and took our identity, man. It say now Rothschild translated from German to English means red shield. Okay. During biblical times, the Ease fortress was the red rocks of Petra. Uh, Ease Esau, the twin brother of Jacob, was described as red and hairy. Okay, so this information fits perfectly with what survivors have been telling me, you know. And what this guy, what he don't even know is that, you know, Esau is also wasted away, because Esau ain't got no pigment, so his blood, shows forth through his skin. Okay, so that also links Esau, man. All right, to the Rothschilds, man. All right. It says that on a deeper level, the Rothschilds are also claiming to be descendants of Esau, and thus are really from the house or tribe of Esau. And the Rothschilds will never come out. It's like they'll never come out. Really tell you anything like this, man. You know, they're not gonna do it. You know, they'll play on that. Yeah, I'm on small hat side. But they're not gonna play on that. Uh, I'm an Edomite side. You don't see too many Edomites just come out and say that they a damn Edomite, man. Only one I really seen was the one guy that was singing the song and shit, that was crying. That he ran into the Israelites, man, crying about being an Edomite. You know, but don't nobody want to be a Edomite, man. He knows what's the judgment of an Edomite, man. They're not dumb. They're not slow. You know, it says what they're trying to do is to get the birthright back from the house of Jacob, who are the real Jews. But he don't tell you who those real Jews are. The real Jews are the so-called Negroes, man. Okay, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. You know, and all of Israel being, the northern kingdom. Latinos and Native Americans. It says, however, the book of Obadiah talks about the destruction of the Edomites in the last days. Okay, and we in them times now. That the book of Obadiah, hasn't taken place yet. Okay, as far as the destruction of the Edomites. All right, that isn't until the 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven. They'll be burnt up. So we're not even there yet. We're not even at halftime yet, man. Okay, so you got a lot of suffering to do. Okay, it says so this leads us to another interesting point. In Revelation 3:9, it says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet. Then I asked the question, who is the synagogue of Satan? The only logical conclusion I can come up with is the Rothschilds, man. So that's right there, and that's in your face, man. So let's go into some of those things, which you said that we could show in the scriptures, man, because that was pretty clear and to the point. Going into those Rothschilds, man, and a bell should go off in your ear, when you hear that, because that lines up the scriptures, lines up, who Esau is. Okay, and that's why even in England, okay, you got those dukes. They call themselves the dukes of this, the dukes of that. The dukes go back to the house of Esau, man, in the scriptures. Okay, ain't no coincidence, man. Ain't no coincidences in this thing, man. All right, there are no coincidences in your daily walk. And everything that you observe and all the current events, man. Don't ever look at it like it's just a damn coincidence, man. Everything is done in the planet Earth by the Most High Power for a reason. Okay, a lot of them people over there in Maui starting to see that shit. They like, what the hell? This ain't no normal shit, right, man? Because these ain't no normal times. You know. This is the Genesis. This Genesis. Salaki. This Genesis chapter 27, and I start at verse 38. And it says, and Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Because this is after Esau, lost the birthright, man. Okay, he lawfully, okay, gave it over to Jacob. All right, Jacob didn't fucking put a hatchet to Esau's hand and tell him, if you don't give me the birthright, I'm gonna cut your hand off. No, man, he was making a pottage. Okay, then Esau, greedy, um, no faith, you know, no spiritual having ass, sold his birthright, okay, for a carnal meal, man. All right, sold the kingdom of heaven for a piece of fucking uncooked meat, you know, and was mad about the shit. Nigga, you did it, Same thing with with Cain and Abel. Abel gave a perfect sacrifice to the Lord, and what this nigga Cain do, man? Nigga went and gave everything but what the Most High, wanted, man. You know, and then got mad at Abel for doing the right thing. So he is just can't get right, man. You know, and then when he can't get right, he like to blame Jake. And that's going on to this day. Even when you work these jobs and shit like that, Jake got a smooth little system going on, and Esau want to interrupt the shit, and then have a goddamn blame game, man. You know, Esau loves to run for judgment, man, but it ain't gonna happen, man. All right, you gonna get judged, man. Okay, and whatever new world order plans you got, man, the Most High is gonna put a stop to that shit. Okay, when He sends His Son Yahushua, it's saying Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. Then Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heavens from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You know, so that's the blessing that Esau received from Isaac, man. Okay, for who in the reincarnation is Yahweh Shai, But the blessing was the fatness of the earth, man, and that's what he's doing, all throughout the planet Earth in these times, man. This dude done laid claim to the whole, planet Earth, man. All the best regions, okay, all the best uh, um, geographical locations, okay. This nigga got all the coral reef spots, all right. He got all the resort spots with the white sand and beaches, okay, and the blue water, okay. He got the jungles locked up, the mountains, the volcanoes, okay. It's all his, man. Okay, and anything he want on earth, he can go get it, using his military might, you know. He got the strongest economy, on the planet Earth, and can cripple your economy with his economy. All right. So that's the blessing that he had, man. All right, but he not satisfied with that. Okay. He wants this forever. Okay. He not trying to give it up. Okay. But guess what, man? Your time is up, E. Okay, you don't get a overtime. Okay, when the shot clock go out, that's it. Okay, ain't no deuce, nigga. You can't call deuce. No. Okay, when it's up, it's up. All right, like the scriptures say. He gave you a boundary that you can't pass. Okay, and you almost there. All right, you 1 foot there from crossing that boundary, and Yahweh Shai coming to deal damage to you, man. It says, and by the sword shalt thou live, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's what this devil does, man. By that sword shalt thou live, man. And that sword is morphed into from the sword to the gun, from the gun to To the This nigga got machine guns. He had the Gatling gun back when he took down Gad. He got missiles. You know, this nigga got jets, all kind of laser beam, dual weapons. So that sword is strong as hell, man. Okay, but ain't none of that shit gonna matter. you know, in the day of the Lord, man. All right, the many elect, they're gonna be flying. Okay, they're gonna be leaping over walls. Okay, and your lasers and your guns and your bullets, they're not gonna work on uh on the men of the Lord, man. Okay, it's not gonna happen. All right, but that's what Esau and his new world order is all about. Trying to keep and hold on to his birthright, man. All right, trying to go into to triple overtime. Okay, and that's why he tries to corrupt the people. Okay, that's why he tries to corrupt you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, because he figure if he get rid of you, all right, or make you totally dirty, all right, make you unclean, that the Most High won't have nothing to come and save, man. Okay, but as the scriptures say, the Most High will preserve a remnant. Okay, and the only ones that are not gonna make it are gonna be those 2/3, man, here in America. You saw you're gonna be able to have your way with them, man, but you won't be able to have your way, with the elect. Okay, but this is Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11. It says, "The inward thought is that the houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names." Okay, and you are under delusions, E. Okay, the Most High only gave you a certain time to rule, man. All right, and you can't pass that. All right, there's nothing you can do to pass the boundary that the Most High uh set up for you, man. I don't give a damn how many robot dogs you make. I don't give a damn how many RFID chips you created. Okay, when your rulership is up, it's up. You know, this Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to perform your enterprise, man. Okay, now you're gonna be able to roll out your MOTB, man. Okay, you're gonna get that done. All right, but you know why? Because the Most High, you know, wants that to get done, man. Like the apostles say, that's the Most High's, MOTB, man. You know, to test all of Israel. Because if you receive that mark, man, you're gonna be put to death, man. You know, and the ones that don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shai, ultimately they're gonna be the ones that take that mark, man. And to avoid uh taking that mark, man, the spirit of the Most High has to be on you. Okay, no amount of yoga poses and yoga stretches and MREs and uh, uh, 2, 2, 3 rounds out of your rifle is gonna keep you from that hour of temptation, man. Okay, only the Most High Power can keep you, from that hour of temptation. Okay, and we all have to pray, that the Most High put the Spirit on us in the times to come, man, because these are gonna be some dangerous and perilous and highly testing times, man. You know, this Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who is that talking about, man? The son of destruction, man. Talking about Esau. Okay, the border of wickedness, man. This nigga won't stop. Okay, and everybody's getting tired of him. Even other Edomites are getting tired of Esau. Okay, but if they was in that position, you know, they would be doing the same, wicked shit, man. Because we know that This wickedness and this contention for Jake is just built up in Esau, man. He can't fucking help it, you know. So if you put any other Edomite in that position of Jacob Rothschild with $5 trillion, guess what? He'll be around the world on islands messing with little boys too, man. You know. It says the son of perdition, and you look, man. You Edomites that pretend and act like this ain't your true nature. A lot of the morals and uh your attitudes and shit like that. A lot of that comes from Jake, man. A lot of morals you learn from Jake. Jake was in their ignorance. In Christianity and shit. A lot of you Edomites got that from Jake. Your morality. You know, but before that, man, your ass was a bunch of damn beast. Okay, and Jake had to build you up to do everything, man. Jake had to build you up to clean yourself, to learn how to till the land. To get a little spirit in you, get you music. Because your ass is dead inside, man. You know, you had some of these Edomites. What's their favorite type of music or what's their favorite music? Esau don't even really listen to music like that. When they do, what do they listen to, man? A bunch of fucking demonic shit, man. Slasher and fucking Slipknot, a bunch of shit that ain't even music. Which I know this drill music and all that shit. That shit ain't music either. But the regular shit they listen to, man, is pure garbage and satanic, man. And we got contrary spirits, man. You know, just working with a damn Edomite, man, you just tell that we just not the same. You know, but then an American, all right, I gotta call you Americans. You Americans, you Babylonians, you'll say, oh, we all the same. Okay, if we all the same, why did the Most High, give us a different appearance, man? Okay, different races, all right, different nationalities on the earth got different appearances, man. Furthermore, why did the Most High give us different spirits, man? Okay, because a Jake spirit ain't nothing like no Edomite spirit, man. Okay, it's vibrant, it's lively, all right, full of life. Okay, the son of perdition who opposed it and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High or that is worship, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is a power. You know, so that's what this devil is doing, man. He trying to do it, by force. You know, by force, he trying to take his birthright back. Okay, especially with establishing that MOTB, man. He want the ultimate control. All right, but that ultimate control is reserved for Yahweh and the joint heirs, man. Okay, it's not for you, Esau. All right, no matter what technology you use, no matter what AI you use, no matter what you do in those those camps that's gonna be coming up where you trying to brainwash people and shit. You know, your kingdom is over. And your time is over, man. You know. Um, one more scripture. So Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? So, hey, man, like the scripture say, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Okay? So, who's going to be in the rulership in the end of the world? Esau, man. Okay? Who did who did Marion Knox declare to be the Edomites to this time, man? All right, the Rothschilds, man. You so-called white people. All right, and the next man up is gonna be Israel. All right, it's gonna be a beautiful, peaceful kingdom. Okay, and wickedness is not gonna have any place. All right, in all of the world, man. All right, but that's all I had. Our predators will edify and call out. How about you, man? Shout out, Sharon Crocodiles. The most apostle, illustrated millstone, a piece that takes it, I can do his work, and true, sincere, and the four corners of the earth. Shalom.